For those of you I don't know, my name is Erin Golden, and I am the Director of Undergraduate Research and Creative Activities at CU Denver, although I'm a former postdoc from Anschutz, so I know many of the folks on this call very well. And before we jump into things, I just want to introduce my office and team, because we're here to help you get involved not only in summer programs at Anschutz, but also in all sorts of undergraduate research experiences, either on the Denver campus, Anschutz, or further. So Liz, I'm going to let you hop in and introduce yourself quickly.
Great, thank you, Erin. Yeah, I'm Liz Evans, the Undergraduate Research Advisor here at CU Denver. I'm also the Program Coordinator for Eureka programs, which I know a lot of you are familiar with. So thanks for joining today. I will be manning the chat if you have questions. So feel free to pop questions in there to me individually or to the group. And we will be recording this intro session for any of those who weren't able to make it. So thanks for joining.
Awesome. And then we have another member of our team here, Cameron CUREHS. Cam, do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, so I'm a student outreach assistant in the undergrad research and creative activities office. I actually attended the core program 2 years ago in 2022. So I did research with Dr. Bates in the developmental biology department.
Awesome. And now you're a neuroscientist at CU Denver. Yes, awesome. Cool. So yeah, this is going to be a really interactive session. I'm going to talk for about 10 minutes, give you some background about Anschutz. Which I guess I'll talk for like 3 minutes. And then each of our directors are going to introduce their program. And then we're going to break you into breakout rooms. You can choose which program you want to talk to. We'll remind you about every 10 minutes to rotate. But yeah, this is your opportunity to learn about these programs and really ask questions of the directors of what they're looking for in their applicants. You heard us mention the Eureka programs quickly. Quick plug for my office. Office of Undergrad Research and Creative Activities is located within Links Connect, which is your one-stop shop for experiential learning at CU Denver. In addition to my office, we also are in the same suite as the Experiential Learning Center, which is the internship office, the Office of Global Education, and the Career Center. And so really, as you're thinking about your steps at CU, your next steps beyond, kind of what those future careers or graduate school plans are going to be, I really encourage you to interact with my office and our colleagues at Links Connect to help you with that career planning. And specifically in the Office of Undergraduate Research and Creative Activities, we're here to connect you to research opportunities through workshops like this, one-on-one research advising. We run several programs that fund students to work with faculty mentors, both at CU Denver and at Anschutz. And we can really help you develop get that information you need about those programs, and then develop your skills and application materials to get into those programs. All right. So to quickly introduce what we're all here today, thank you to Jeff Moore, who's on this call, for these great slides. But we're going to talk today about Anschutz summer training programs. And you might be thinking, well, why do I want to do a summer training program at Anschutz? Well, if you're here, you're probably interested in a career in biomedicine. And you can see there's a whole range of careers in health and biomedicine that you might be interested in. Everything from physician to researcher to science communicator, perhaps patent lawyer. And somehow you're going to get here from working on your BS and your BA to those careers. And there's several different pathways you can take to get there. The two most conventional ones would be either getting an MD, so a medical degree, in which case you're going to be working more in that clinical space with patients. And there is overlap with research, but you have that clinical aspect. Whereas a PhD is a degree that's going to be more research-based, maybe working with animal models, maybe working with people, maybe be working with computers, a whole range of things. But your goal right now is probably to get from this BSBA point to the MD PhD point. And doing things like these types of summer internship programs are going to lower your barrier to participating, really lower the activation energy so that you're able to get into these programs. While working with in these summer research programs, you're going to learn about kind of what research areas excite you. You'll get to try out what does it mean to be a researcher in a lab or in a clinical space. Think about kind of what do you like about research? What does it mean to be a researcher? How do I find mentors? What do I need to get into graduate school as far as letters and mentorship and just an understanding of these different pathways to get you from here to those careers. Today, we're talking specifically about opportunities at Anschutz. So hopefully you guys know what Anschutz is, but it's the medical campus located in Aurora. It's been there since 2008. Prior to that was downtown, about 9 miles from the Auraria campus. It's the biggest biomedical research campus and the only R1 research campus in the Rocky Mountain region. So really a focal point for exciting biomedical research going on in the Colorado and Rocky Mountain region. And there's everything happening there from basic biology to human health to brand new innovative technologies that I hope some of our directors are going to tell us about today. And there's a wide range of training opportunities as well. Masters, PhDs, MDs, dental medicine, physician, scientists, nursing, and everything kind of in between. And so today we're going to be hearing about 7 different programs, all taking place this summer. And I'm going to stop talking and just let the directors start introducing their own programs. So first, I'm going to hand it off to our team from CURE.
Awesome. Thanks, Erin, for putting this together and making sure that we're promoting all these really amazing undergraduate programs here on campus. And so our program is CURE, the Colorado Research Experiences. This program is an 8-week-long full-time program that kind of spans 2 different areas, a neuroscience focus as well as an immunology and microbiology focus. And so students apply to our program via one application. However, we have these different tracks depending on your interest level. Once accepted, we have the students are then placed in participating host labs over the summer and then are also awarded a $5,000 stipend. Outside of just kind of doing full-time research, we also have our students really actively involved in going to seminars on campus that we either have, speakers from, other sorts of faculty members. We also have, neuroscience 101, neuroscience techniques. So a lot of different sorts of courses that our students participate in. So it's a really great way to kind of enrich their research experience, but also to gain, a bit more knowledge about kind of what the research is that they're doing. And this all culminates in an end of summer poster session that we usually collaborate with several other of the undergrad programs here on campus. So it's a really great kind of, poster symposium is really the highlight for our program, as well as other programs here on campus. And so if you want more information, of course, we have our website as well as our email, and our application deadline is basically February 18th. And we'll obviously be going over a lot more of the other details concerning our program and kind of who we're looking for, who our program is geared towards kind of during the breakout sessions. So I think that's it. We also have Louise on this call as well, and he is the director for CURE. And then I am, I didn't introduce myself, but I am Courtney. I am the director of operations for CURE. So I do a lot of kind of the umbrella sort of managing of the program of, a lot of the recruitment. So thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Courtney. All right. I think next we have developing scholars.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Moore. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Cell and Developmental Biology, and I'm a co-director of the Developing Scholars Program. My other co-director, Tina Pyrowski, is also on the call, and we can both chat you up in the breakout rooms. So a little bit about our program. So this will be our 4th year of running our program. It's a smaller program that I think is really specializes in helping prepare students for PhD training. So really, to give you an idea of what kind of our goals are here, we want to provide opportunities for undergraduate students who may not have had any independent research experience in a lab yet in their training, and really provide them with that first opportunity. And not only give you a lab and a project to work in over the summer and a stipend to support you during your work here, but also welcome you into a community where you'll get to interact with other undergraduates, but also PhD students out here at the Anschutz program. So really, it's a big ethos of our program is building relationships between undergraduates and PhD students to give you a good idea of really what it's like to be a graduate student and pursue a PhD after you finish your undergrad. And to really, as Erin mentioned earlier, bring down barriers that might prevent or inhibit you from doing that. In addition to the project that you're working over the summer, we have a series of research presentations and professional development workshops that help you learn skills that are going to help you either in PhD training or identify careers outside of or beyond your training path that you can have in mind and pursue, as well as really, again, like get you to know other people here at the medical campus and think about how you might fit in and what might be the right next step for you. So come say hi to us in the breakout room. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay, next we have the CREU program.
I think John, would you like to go and describe the CREU?
Mary, why don't you go ahead and talk? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is our team. You've just met all our team. And we'll talk to you more in the breakout room. Jill Penafil is the organizer, program manager, and I hope you get a chance to.
Yeah, the team is Dr. Rayland is the PI, I'm a co-I, and Jill is the person who makes it all happen.
Yeah, she does the magic. So this is a program that's funded by an R25 from the National Cancer Institute. And we have around 40 to 45 students participate in this program every summer, and they come from all over the country. It's a 10-week program, and you get a fairly generous stipend as well as housing and travel as well. And we really encourage students from underrepresented backgrounds to apply. And we're open to all college undergraduates. And one of the things that is maybe a bit unique about this is we also are open to students that have just graduated. So in the summer after you graduate, you're welcome to participate. And this is because we recognize that not all students, come in day one in college knowing they want to do this. And so sometimes they discovered, in mid-college, and these experiences are really critical if you want to go on to graduate school or other types of professional schools. So you're welcome to apply. We do take in quite a number of students that have just graduated as well. It's a 10-week program, and I guess we'll talk more about this in the breakout room. We really welcome students from our other campuses.
Awesome.
Oh, and I should tell you, it's focused on cancer. So we're the cancer research experience for undergrads. But cancer, we mean cancer from very basic biology, which provides the foundation for many discoveries in cancer and drug therapy, all the way through more translational cancer research. So you may not identify yourself as a cancer researcher at this point, but their chances are a lot of the things you're interested in would fit under our umbrella and be applicable to many different things you might end up doing in graduate school.
Awesome.
We should mention the program, the applications are available right now on the website, and I believe on the QR code there, and they are due February 1st.
And I assume Dicer is similar application, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
John, can you go ahead and talk a little bit about Dicer, please?
Yes. So this is a kind of a addendum to the summer program that we have, the R25. This is the American Cancer Society has piloted with us a couple of years, and now we're fully funded for 3 years for Diversity in Cancer Research Summer Internship. Much of what Dr. Rayland just talked about is applicable to this. Really, the funding just comes from the American Cancer Society, and they just really want to pilot this program to increase diversity in cancer research. And again, the stipend and the curriculum is pretty much the same, but the applicants need to be from particular diversity backgrounds, and so that this is a great addition to our R25 CREU program, and it's we take about 8 students per year, and we do a different application process. But when students want to apply for the programs, they can check off a box that says, I want to apply for the CREU program or the DICER Diversity and Cancer Research Program, but they're pretty much the same. We take students for the 10 weeks and we bring them in, and they come from all over the country and even internationally, and we set them up with labs, and they do their own cancer research project, and they participate in the poster session at the end at the same time. Jill, did I miss anything on that?
Just no, not your fault, but the program date is May 28th to August 2nd. It says May 8th on the flyer. Not sure why, but May 28th to August 2nd are the program dates.
Okay, that's important to know, because you guys need to be done with your coursework at that point, right?
We're not
Yes.
going to start during finals.
Yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
sorry about that.
No worries. And then Jill, do you want to talk about the GEMS program as well?
Sure. So I'm here to represent the GEMS program. It's the Graduate Experience for Multicultural Students. This is for underserved minority students as well. And their applicants are able to be freshmen, sophomores, or juniors in college. We unfortunately cannot accept current seniors. The program dates are June 3rd to, well, I think it's going to be August 2nd. So disregard that. Applications are due on the 15th of February, and that you can apply using the QR code there. It's basically a 9-week program in heart, lung, and blood research on the Anschutz campus, and including some great program activities and lectures each week, and culminating with oral presentations at the end. Students come from all over the country and really enjoy the experience, and we're very proud of the 100% diversity in the program. So come see me in the chat room.
Awesome. And DICER, CREU, and GEMS will all be in the same breakout room. So make that easy for you students interested.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. GATES program.
Jill, do you want to present, or I'm happy to do it if not. So we're also obviously at the Anschutz campus. We have an 11-week program that we offer to students that are interested in research involving regenerative medicine, stem cell biology, and cellular therapies. We place you with a Gates Institute member laboratory, and you'll conduct your research there. In addition to that, we have a whole lot of seminars. Some we do jointly with other programs, which is really fun. And then others are focused on professional development. In addition to that, we have lots of tours. This year, we did a tour of something in the medical school called CAPE, which is a Center for Advancing Professional Excellence. We did a tour of the pharmacology department, and we actually even went to CSU this year. So one of the things we focus on, in addition to a foundational experience in regenerative medicine, is also really giving students an idea of different options. It's kind of like that slide that you presented in the beginning. There's a whole world of opportunities with a scientific background, and we really try to show a lot of different opportunities that way. We also have an alumni system, and we've connected people who are interested in learning about specific programs, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of get a personal insight on some of those things. Our stipend is $6,500 for the 11-week session, and we do not provide housing. I don't know if that's an issue for you guys, but we do have some options to help, if possible, at least directing you on locations. One other thing I'd like to say is I think we have at least 10 CU Denver graduates from 2015 to 2023 that have participated in our program and have done phenomenally well. So we are really thrilled and hope that many of you will come into the waiting room, ask questions. We'd love to provide any additional information, and hope to see you in a little bit. Jill or Joe or Debbie, is there anything else?
I think you've done a beautiful job, Jane. Thank you very much. And we'll look forward to seeing some of you students in a few minutes.
Awesome, thank you. And I will just point out, because I'm seeing themes emerge, that I wanted to emphasize that all these opportunities are paid. Some of them come with housing stipends, and that there are different lengths. Some of them are 20-hour-a-week programs. Most of these are full-time programs. So you can ask more questions about that after we break out into the breakout rooms. But first, Allison, I want to invite you to talk about the CUREHS program.
Hi, everyone. So our program is a little different. First off, my name is Allison Bauer, and I am a co-director in this program. And Jared Brown, kind of interestingly, is down in Nicaragua right now. So kind of in line with our environmental health science research that we do. And we run this program. It's an R25 funded program through the NIEHS. And really the goal is to improve and increase diversity in environmental health sciences. And so we have environmental health science projects that are lab-based as well as public health-based projects in things like environmental justice, epidemiology, et cetera. So we have a lot of different topics that we can talk about in the breakout. Our program runs for a year versus in the summer, just in the summer. So it starts in May around the same time as the other programs. It's full-time over the summer. And although we have had some students do part-time, and then during the school year, it's also part-time with the understanding that that school is obviously the number one priority, but our students tend to work around 10 to 15 hours a week. And I don't have a stipend on here because we don't do stipend, but it's the per hour is $18 an hour. We also have a weekly seminar program in the summer. Really in the beginning, we try to do it in June, where we have these weekly seminars on different environmental science topics, as well as professional development for our students. And I think last year we tried to coordinate some of those seminars with some of the other larger summer programs on campus. It was actually very fun. And the students definitely will have a project and be engaged in lab activities, and we want them to be working independently. Most of our students will be presenting in some form, whether at RACUS here on the downtown campus. Importantly, and I think it's really important to note that most of our students are from here in Denver, from the Aurora campus. We've had a few from Boulder, a few from Colorado Springs, but nobody comes to our program from afar. So, and I think that's primarily because we're usually year-round based. Our applications are due April 1st, but obviously earlier is better. And if you have any information or want any more information, you can contact Jared or me or talk to me in the breakout.